Gunpla. Ah, there we go. I questioned the snorting of the Gunpla dust, but you know what? I'll try anything once. Hi, Raiders. What's up, Kay? How you doing, buddy? Hello, hello. Welcome. Oh, welcome to the lair. I appreciate that raid very, very much. Thank you so much. Let me get you a shout out, buddy. Hi, Howling Moon. How are you? What were you up to today, homie? Let me... 1 second. There we go. Oh, you were yapping also. Excellent, excellent. I'm getting blasted off that overpriced JP plastic mixture. Hell yeah. What were you working on today? What were you working on today? Anyway, hello, Raiders. Welcome. The name is Chef Ryuga. I am a Dragon Mage VTuber. This is my first stream back after a little bit of a streaming break. Actually, I took last week off entirely, both from my channel and from the New York Snark Exchange, mostly because quite frankly, I just needed a break. I just needed a break. I was feeling a lot of stress from my current work situation, which we'll talk about that today. And I was just feeling a little bit spread too thin, a little bit too exhausted. So, yeah, no, but it was a nice break. It was well needed. I feel much better now, and I am back. We are back to streaming regularly. I meant to start at 5, but something came up at work, unfortunately. So I had to push it back a couple of hours because I wanted dinner before I sat down to stream, obviously. So here we are. Ah, hi. Oh, thank you for bringing a community on by, Kay. I appreciate it, homie. MGSD Wing Zero, the second edgiest Hot Topic Twink Gundam. Ah, yes, of course. Oh god, what would the first one be? Oh god, what would the first one be? Death Scythe? Epion? My guess is one of those two. Hi, Uzumaki, how are you? Hello, hello. Doing a bit better than earlier, still not 100%, but I am better. Smudge is here for support. Oh, that's awesome, Howling Moon. I'm glad. I am very, very glad. Shinzo, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Go on and take your place on the kobold pile. Everyone else, make room. There's another one of you. Go on. There are so many of you now, my goodness. Death Scythe Hell. Ah, gotcha. Understood, understood. Hi, Luis. Probably Death Scythe Hell. Epion is third. Ah, understood. Epion is just furry's got a robot. Also true. Oh my gosh. So hello, Uzumaki. How are you? I saw Delilah earlier. I saw Tapper earlier. Speaking of which, I need to start getting shout outs for folks. First of all, shout out to Tapper, who was doing some more knitting on stream, which is adorable and also quite relaxing. You should go check her out. And let me also shout out the homie, because I did see you over there, buddy. Warlock, there you are. Warlock, I know you've been on an extended break lately, but are there still plans for you to come back streaming solo, or are you just doing it on the Nerd Crew at the moment? Also, feel free to correct me if I am wrong. My memory is notoriously garbage. Oh my goodness. Dude, watch someone else finish their run of RE9 in a little over 12 hours. Nice. I know a bunch of friends of mine who are doing RE9 runs. As a matter of fact, I was hanging out in Toko's stream, Toko Meow6. I was hanging out in his stream last night watching him go through RE9, and somebody on Blue Sky was also kind enough to give me a massive arachnophobia warning for RE9 as well, which I am very glad for that. I'm glad somebody said something. So at the very least, I know when to not tune in to a playthrough of RE9, because holy god, the last thing I need to be jump scared by a spider. Ugh. So I got a rat guard to help out with a task back now. Welcome back, Tapper. How you doing? Smudge is making biscuits. Oh, that's adorable. Smudge is Howling Moon's cat, by the way, for anyone new in chat. I love how they provide kitty updates throughout stream. It is quite adorable. But yeah, hi everyone. How you doing? Like I said, I really needed that break last week. I was going through it. I was going through a few things that needed my attention, a few things that drained me more mentally than physically, but I was just so tired that I talked to my mods, I talked to the Snark crew, and I was just like, I desperately need a break. I need at least a week to just unwind and do nothing and concentrate on the stuff that I need to concentrate on that's not tied into streaming whatsoever. Which was nice. It was nice. I did hang out with some pals on Discord playing some video games because, you know, I'd still do like to do that with pals, even though it's not here on stream. I played a bunch of Space Marine 2 with Poli and Sun, which was great. Tried out the new Tech Marine class, which was super fun. Tech Marine's really, really fun. And then what else did I do? Outlined a few more things of what I want to do for the YouTube channel, which reminds me, I need to write down something very quick before I forget, chat. I need to record and post March's ASMR video. Yep. Sorry, don't mind me. Just writing it down before I forget. I need to record and post March's ASMR video. So yeah, I am very, very excited for that. Because for anyone new in chat, I have a plan for the YouTube channel for this year, for 2026 in general, and that being at least one ASMR video a month for the entirety of 2026. And so far, I have been keeping to that promise, which is fantastic, honestly. And as a reminder, I do have a Patreon page, and if you want to go right ahead and subscribe to the Patreon page, not only will you be supporting me directly, you get access to all of my YouTube uploads up to a week in advance before they're released to the general public, and with no ads to boot. I will be, for reasons that I will get into, I apologize in advance, but I will be pushing the Patreon page as well as the Coffee page a lot in the coming days. We'll talk about that. Don't worry. We'll talk about that. It's one of the reasons why I had to lock in and take a break last week. Yes. I also rescued. I had to play Operation Saving Private Tapper in Final Fantasy XIV. Poor girl was in over her head. Speaking of Space Marine 2, the devs are making their own style of Left 4 Dead game soon. Oh, nice. That's awesome. That's awesome. I did play on the New York Snark Exchange last night. I did grab a group together and play through some more Warhammer 40k Darktide, which to me that already kind of feels like what if Left 4 Dead meant Warhammer 40k. That already feels like that. Darktide is fun. Darktide is real fun. Oh my gosh. It's the right level for the quest, but apparently enemies are a bit too alert for my stealth levels. That area in particular, yeah, that area in particular, I know what quest you were going through, because you were going for the Pugilist quest. Yeah. 30-second ad break. Sorry, I was just checking on something. Hi, Orc, how are you? Want to hop on Darktide with friends? I love playing my Zealot. Yeah, your Zealot looks fun. Your Zealot looks fun. I haven't tried out any of the classes yet. I'm having too much fun with Veteran. I'm having way too much fun with Veteran. I just gotta lock in on a build that feels right to me. I just gotta lock in on a build that feels right. Oh, are we back from ads? We're back from ads. Hi, welcome back, chat. But yeah, I really needed that break. That was lovely. I'm very, very happy that I decided to take time off and just rest, because I needed it. Oh my god, did I need it. I've seen playthroughs of Resident Evil 9. I'm super impressed with the game, especially the story. Poor Grace, though, girl goes through hell. Yep. I was watching Toko's playthrough of it last night after he swapped from Elden Ring, his third NG Plus run? I can't remember which one it was. But he eventually swapped from Elden Ring to RE9. And that was a time, let me tell you. That was a time. Oh, this was a short ad break this time? Yeah, it's because I decided to run a 1-minute ad break as the stream started. So that shortens ads. Yeah. I'm also completely blown away with the Alex Wilton Reagan voices played by. Ooh, yay. Orc, thank you so much for the 11 months. Thank you. That's almost a full-on year. Let's go. And on an 8-month streak. Let's go. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, chat. You will notice the monthly sub goal has changed. I bumped it up to 15 when y'all kept crushing the 10 a month sub goal. And then I realized how quickly you were crushing the 15 a month sub goal. So now it's up to 20. Let's see how fast you get through that. Let's see how fast you can get through that. Hi, Ronch. How are ya? I'm getting slapped about on insanity mode in Resident Evil. Yeah, I've heard that's quite tough. Like, genuinely, I've heard that's quite tough. And you got a shout out for Runch real fast. And you got a shout out for Runch also. Hell yeah. Oh, how's your playthrough of New Vegas been, by the way? How far into it are you? Or is New Vegas on hold because of Resident Evil now? Oh my goodness. But yeah, the new sub goal, the new monthly sub goal is 20. So because y'all were crushing 10, then y'all started to crush through 15. So let us see let us see how fast y'all crush through 20 now. I think I like this layout more, by the way, for the just chatting screen. It's less crowded because I used to have everything just smushed over here. But now it feels a bit more open. Now it feels a bit more comfy. Although I am learning a brand new program to where I can make fully 3D backgrounds so I can interact with them better. So stay tuned for that. I've been picking up a few new skills in the time off that I've had, and also in the time I have off stream. It's been fun. Is it Thunder? Hey, Thunder. Also, hi, Silver. My gosh. Another one at almost a full year. I appreciate you both. Aw, what's up, homies? Let me get a shout out for Thunder first, because I saw you pop in the chat, and then let me get a shout out for Silver as well. By the way, chat, Silver is also running a donathon for his pupper, Ein. So if you want to go donate to help the pupper, hit up Silver's streams. He does wonderful art, streams a lot of Final Fantasy games. You're almost done with 3, aren't you, bud? Which means you get to one of my favorite Final Fantasy games of all time soon, that being 4. Which I am very excited for. Yeah, you are almost done. Let's go. Hell yeah. Yeah, you've got one more dungeon to crawl through, and then all you gotta do after that is just beat up Cloud of Darkness, which, let's be real, we've done that a lot in 14 enough. Yes, your commissions are also on discount to help the pupper. That is true. So even if you or even when you commission Silver for art, which, by the way, you should, because hold on, I gotta do that properly. You should, because his art is awesome. You'll be helping the pupper even more. Chat, do the thing. Chat, do the thing. Yeah, absolutely, bud. I gotta look. I gotta help out the homies. I gotta help out the homies whenever I can, right? Warlock, why do you think I did it? Warlock, why do you think I did it? I know this chat. I know what they like. I know what they're into. I really know what a few of you are into, because let's just say there is some overlap between here and Blue Twitch. I see you. I see you. Ah, my goodness. My stream's lag like crazy. Whatever happened, I missed it. Oh no! Oh, don't worry, Tapper. You didn't miss much. You just missed me doing this. Hi. Square just emailed me that there's a Chrono Trigger Orchestra tour. Orchestra tour? Oh. That's awesome, dude. Heck yeah. Wow. My tracking when I'm this close is actually quite accurate. My tracking when I'm that close is actually very accurate. My gosh. Oh, lordy. Yeah, that was fun. I appreciate y'all coming back to hang out with me today, and I appreciate just folks who reached out and hung out with me on Discord as well. Like, I was amazed we were able to get a full 8-stack a couple of nights ago to help Silver knock out Golbez. That was fun. I wasn't expecting a full stack, but lo and behold, we had a full stack. And we got him first try, because the first run doesn't count. That's the warm-up run. Yes, yeah, you did. You gave us a house tour. And then which included a Bard concert, which was awesome. That was low-key chill. I love that. I like that a lot. That was fun. That was very, very fun. I need to do more. I need to figure out a day. I need to figure out a day so we can do some more community nights on the Discord. Because that is absolutely something I have been meaning to do for a little while, and that I think everybody on the Discord would really love to do. Because every time I've done it so far, a lot of people have shown up, which I love, which is really, really nice. Like, genuinely is really, really nice. So yeah, I need to figure out a day. Honestly, if folks are around this weekend, it might be this weekend, who knows? We'll see. Because I don't think I have to know. I am done house sitting my parents for a couple of months. Excellent. Yes. So I have some weekends free again. Let's go. The orchestra tours only 3 cities and they're huge cities. Oh gosh. Really? Hopefully at least one of them is close by where you live. Whew. Excuse me. Wow, I don't know where that yawn came from. New York, LA, and Chicago. Oh, damn. Sick. I'm an hour's train ride from New York. Hell yeah. None of them are close to me. LA is closest, and I don't want to go to LA. Understandable. Understandable. Holy cow. Understandable. Have day. Ah. Oh boy. LA is a nightmare. You can't find any fucking parking there. Yup. Yup. The last time I visited the family I have in California, we flew out of LAX, which was a pain. Holy cow, which was a pain because number one, getting there was already a pain in the ass. Number two, LAX itself is a nightmare to navigate. LAX itself is a nightmare and a half to navigate. Good lord. Good lord. Hi, Lost. How are ya? Hey, hi. Apparently, Leon has some slight growing pains with the internet switch. You can only avoid the worst of the lag. I set stream quality to the lowest setting. Ah, understood. Yeah, that's always a bit of a growing pain. The last time I was at LAX was for a long layover. Oh, understood. Gotcha. At least you're still pretty even when you're this heavily pixelated. Tapper, you realize you do this to yourself now, right? You realize you do this to yourself now. Oh, Loss. Oh, buddy. You know what? I'm already here. I might as well, right? I am already here. Ara. Thank you for that. Tapper B squeaked. Excellent. Also, hi, Rock. Thank you. I appreciate the live, real-time Tapper updates. Wonderful. We have fun here. We have fun here. And now she's under the desk. Excellent. Excellent. Ah, lovely. It's like I never left. It's like I never left. It has been a week, yes. Gosh, an entire week of an entire week of me not being there to do that. We gotta make up for lost time now. We gotta make up for lost time, which is also why I need to record, edit, and post March's ASMR video this week. Now Pepsi's in here. That's also true. I will say last Friday, I was sitting around, suddenly said, oh my gosh, it's time for Yuga stream. And I was wrong. You had the week off. You weren't the only one. You weren't the only one, Silver. I had a friend of mine DM me. It's just like, aren't you supposed to be streaming right now? I'm like, no, I took the week off. And they're like, oh. Hi, Tapper. I see you peeking. Hello. I see you peeking over there. I love the range. I love the fluidity that Waterdo gives me. But oh my god, is it a resource hog sometimes? Oh my goodness gracious, is it a resource hog sometimes? Which is a problem that can be easily fixed. All I need is more RAM. Unfortunately, RAM costs more than some laptops these days. Which is a sentence I never thought I'd say. Ever. God damn it. Thankfully, once again, not a sponsor, but they could be. I do have a Micro Center nearby. I just need to check prices. Because thank fuck there's a Micro Center near me. Oh, God. Because when I first built this computer, chat, right? When I first built this computer, the one I'm currently using now, because knock on wood, I'm glad I did it when I did, because I am future-proofed now. So when I priced out the parts and I did a comparison between ordering the parts online via PCPartPicker.com versus picking them up in person from my local Micro Center, Micro Center was cheaper by $800 fucking dollars. So I'm like, yeah, no, I'll go to a Micro Center. I'll just go to Micro Center. Fuck it. Damn. Okay. Here you go. I found a thing this morning, and I'm wondering if you've heard it. Sharing it in Discord Jukebox. I will check shortly, Rock. Absolutely. I'm gonna visit a friend this coming Saturday. There is a Micro Center in her town. If I were to upgrade one thing at a time in my computer, what one thing would be first? Would that depend on what my computer is made up of right now, or is there a typical first upgrade? The first thing I would say to upgrade, Silver, would be either your CPU or your RAM. Both are a good place to start. I would usually also say take a look at your graphics card as well, but as we all know, those things are goddamn expensive lately as well. Which is a pain. Oh. Micro Center has good deals now, even during the RAM-pocalypse. I just checked, and yes, the same kit of RAM that I bought last year when upgrading my PC is still around the same. Hold on. No, it is $15 more expensive. Okay, good. Wow, holy shit. I may need to visit Micro Center this week. If it's not that expensive. Shit. I could double the RAM in this computer and hopefully that takes care of things. Fucking A. And I have a 9800 X3D as my CPU, so like, it could handle additional RAM easily. I could actually have multi-threading. I could actually have smooth multi-threading. I'm tech babbling. I'm sorry. I'm tech babbling right now. Fuck. I'm tech babbling. I am so sorry. CPU Core i7. GPU's an NVIDIA 1080 Ti. I remember when the 1080 Ti was still like the end-all be-all of graphics cards. Back in the day, holy shit. But yeah, Silver, step one for you, I would say, is to bump up your RAM. I would go from 16. I would literally just double it. I would go from 16 straight to 32. I would go straight to 32 gigabytes worth of RAM. Because a lot of bottlenecking can be in the RAM itself. So yeah. Oh, Rock. Yes, I have heard that before. It's pretty damn funny. I just checked. Yeah. I have heard that before. It's quite funny. I first heard that song in some Punky Doodle short and I was not ready for it. Then I looked to see the full version existed. Yup, same. 32 gigabytes is still basically the standard. It is. 16. Here's the funny thing. I have been building PCs for myself and for friends for many years now. I remember back in the day when 16 used to be the gold standard. You could get away with running 16 gigabytes of RAM and run 99.9% of not only the programs, but the games you needed at the time. I remember when 32 was considered overkill. Now 32 is the standard. And here I am running base 32 gigabytes on my PC right now. And here I am thinking of jumping all the way to 64 because I know the 9800 X3D can handle it. I'm tech babbling again. I am sorry, chat. Oh my God. I am tech babbling again. I apologize. Oh God. Also, hi R2, how are you? I am here now. Turns out McDonald's internet is the best for Twitch. Even though it's a completely different state, I know exactly who to blame. Yeah. I feel...
Fuck you, Baltimore!
Jeez. Well done, R2. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Oh my goodness. I was about to say, usually Wi-Fi hotspots like that are spotty at best and awful at worst. So, yeah. I get it. Oh, hell no. Nope. Tech babble away, it's always good. I appreciate you, Uzumaki. I appreciate you. Also very insecure, that too. Public Wi-Fi hotspots are very, very insecure. Oh, good Lord. Was that a Robin Williams soundbite? No, Uzumaki, it is... Do you not know where that's from? Wait, hold on, I need to show off the video now. If you don't know where that's from, that means I get to show off the video again. Yay! I don't know where it's from either. One moment. One moment. Y'all need to hold on to your butts because, this video is a fucking classic. This video was a fucking classic. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Chat, you're about to be educated. Oh, good. I need to tweak the size of this window, first of all. Hold on, chat, sorry. Can you tell it has been a while since we've done this? Because it has. Hello? There it is, good God. Oh, it's zoomed all the fuck way in. Why is it zoomed all the way in like that? Oh, I know why. I know why, because I resized the window itself. Good job, me. Okay, all right, that's where the borders are. That's where the borders are. Give me a moment, chat, sorry. I fucked around a little bit too much with window sizing the last time we did this. Chat, this video is a classic. This video is a classic of the internet. And you are all about to learn what exactly this is, for those of you who don't know, because oh my good god. Ah. All right, I need to do that. I need to do that. I need to pause that. Chat! The MagFest tradition, yes, because every time we pass Baltimore, I play this fucking video. Chat! Behold the origin of that redeem. Hold on.
Fuck you, Baltimore!
If you're dumb enough to buy a new car this weekend,
You're a big enough schmuck to come to Big Bill Hell's Cars!
bad deal.
Cars that break down!
Thief.
If you think you're gonna find a bargain at Big Bill,
You can kiss my ass.
I believe that you're such a stupid motherfucker!
You'll fall for this bullshit.
Guaranteed.
If you find a better deal,
Shove it up your ugly
you
ass.
heard us right.
Shove it up your ugly ass.
Bring your tray.
Bring your title!
Bring your wife.
We'll fuck her. That's right. We'll fuck your wife.
Because it's Big Bill Hell!
You're fucked 6 ways from Sunday.
Take a hike
To Big Bill Hell.
home of
challenge pissing.
That's right.
Challenge pissing!
How does it work?
If you can piss 6 feet in the air straight up and not get wet,
You get no down payment. Don't delay.
don't fuck
Fuck with us or we'll rip your nuts off.
Only at Big Bill Hell.
The only dealer that tells you to
Fuck off.
Hurry up, asshole.
This event ends the minute after you write us a check.
And it better not bounce or you're a dead motherfucker.
Go to hell!
Big Bill Hell's Cars.
Baltimore's filthiest
And exclusive home of the meanest sons of bitches in the state of Maryland.
guaranteed!
Oh god, that's so funny. Oh Jesus, that's so fucking funny. Holy. Oh, I love that video, chat. Oh, I love that video so much. Holy crap. Oh, that video is so funny. Holy crap, I love that video so much. Oh god. Don't delay, don't fuck with us or I'll rip your nuts off. Oh god, that's so good. That is so good. I can't be better to use car plays if that's their ad. Holy shit. There's the video if you want to go watch it again. It's so fucking funny. I love it. I love it. So what Warlock said in chat is also very true. It is a MagFest tradition because every single time we drive down to MagFest, we have to pass by Baltimore. And every time we pass by Baltimore, guess what I queue up on my phone immediately and play as we pass the Baltimore exit? That video. Because I had that shit ready to go at a moment's notice. Oh, Warlock, thank you for putting up with my bullshit. Thank you for putting up with my bullshit all these years. Oh my god. My favorite version of this is the MLP version that's Flim and Flam, because these fuckers would absolutely do this. I think I've seen that one before. I think I've seen that one before. Wait, I think I've seen that one before. I'm pretty sure I have. Yeah, I've seen it making the rounds on Tumblr ages ago. Yeah. God, at this point, I need a t-shirt that just says I survived the Tumblr apocalypse, because I was there for that. I was there for that, chat. I should consider asking Komi to make an EB Kitty Tapper emote, since that's my other stream emote. I'm either Squeaky Mouse from EP Kitty. Yup, that's true. There's no middle ground. It's one of the two. Especially here. The Misha apocalypse, I mean. Yeah, Silver, that too. Uh-huh. I was there for the Misha apocalypse. I was there for Super Hulock because God in heaven. I was there for the MLP takeover. I was there for so many things on Tumblr. Jesus fucking Christ. Super Who Stuck Lock. I was there for that too, Vesper. Although, so hi, Vesper. How are ya? God. God almighty. Do you want to know? Do you want to know? Don't talk to me, the old magic. I was there when I was written, exactly. Chat, do you want to know how deep into Tumblr fandom I was back in the day? I ran 2 separate fandom blogs. One for My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. The other for Homestuck. Both of which have since been deleted and will never see the light of day ever again. Because good Christ. Because good Christ. Ugh. A monument to my hubris is what they were. Oh my lord. Everyone had a Homestuck Tumblr, a fan blog if they were on Tumblr. That's true. That is true. Okay, but did your fan troll have blue blood? I forgot what color I gave them. Hold on. I forgot what color I actually gave them. Wait a minute. I forgot. I legitimately forgot. Wait, hold on. I will stick by it saying Homestuck was a fun time. You just had to avoid the weird people. I agree, Silver. Well, buddy, I agree. I don't think, oh, hold on. I don't think I've mentioned this to this particular group before, but I was so deep into Homestuck, I actually cosplayed. I cosplayed as God Tier John back in the day. Like, if you look hard enough, there are cosplay pictures of me as God Tier John. I don't know what Homestuck is, me neither. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Are we about to toss Tapper and Howling into the vortex? Do we need to? Oh God. Oh lordy. I had 2 cosplays as Jade when I met Hussy cosplaying Grandma Jade. Oh, that's adorable, Silver. We don't need to for funsies, yes. Oh God, I love how you both have 2 different answers to that. I love how you both have 2 different answers to that. Holy shit. Oh, that's funny. Oh God, that's funny. Ooh, that gave me a good laugh. I love how you had 2 entirely different answers to that. Wow. The Pit of Despair, but it's just a portal to all of Sarah Z's Homestuck videos, and you can just go and cast them in. Oh, Christ. Ah. is funny. Oh, good lord, that's very funny. I love it here. I love it here. I missed this. I'm not gonna lie to you. I missed this. No, it's me. I've casted them and I turned into a bat for to fly them there. All right, if you're the one casting them in, and that would make me the person who told you to go do that? Yes. I was the one who commanded Vesper to do that. Oh god, we have fun here. Good lord, I missed this. Don't get me wrong, chat, I needed that break, but holy fuck, I missed this. Let me find you my favorite fan art that I've made of Homestuck. Absolutely, go right ahead. Yeah. Welcome back from ads, chat. What did you miss? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm on Tumblr mostly because it's where I get a shit ton of my Twisted Wonderland news and because a lot of my friends still use it. It's pretty much the only social media I actually use. Well, Howling Moon, you will be glad to know I am there as well. I am there as well. I rebranded my Tumblr to match everything else on the VTuber end. I am there as well. So if you want to follow me over there, you can. You can. I just go on Tumblr to see what lunatics are getting reblogged, mostly because I mostly get comics and story chapters. Nice. Nice. Do I still have? Oh god, there it is. Yep. I had to go digging. I had to go digging on my computer, but it is still there from my last hard drive. Holy shit. I still have my dedicated Homestuck folder on my computer. Oh god. How big is this thing? How big is this thing? $142 megabytes. I honestly thought it was bigger than that. Okay. I just got a meme idea. Uh-oh. Chat, Vesper's got a meme idea. Let him cook. Let him cook. Let him cook. Oh god, do I have a folder of just update memes? I do. Oh Christ. I do. Oh Lord in heaven. Oh, some of these are really funny too. Oh shit. Oh Lord in heaven. Good lord. Oh, Chad, what have you set me on now? What fresh hell have you set me on now? Oh, good lord. I seem to have purged a lot of my high school from my memory. I don't remember much of what I got up to during that time, just vague memories of Saturday morning cartoons, considering for the type of concept look cool. Yeah. Yeah, oh good lord. Most of I was about to say, most of this folder came from my the old fan blog I ran. Yup, it sure is. It sure is. Good lord. I was cold involved watching. Oh my god. Oh my god, Rock, really? Sorry, y'all have completely derailed me. Y'all have completely derailed me. Which, let's be real, is nothing new. That happens a lot on this stream. That happens a lot on this stream. There were rails? You know what? I can't even be mad because usually no. Because usually no. Guardrails at least. That, see, okay, yeah, there we go. Guardrails at least. You gotta be OSHA compliant. Fuck. Oh my god. You gotta be OSHA compliant. Oh my lord. I love it here. I love it here. As much as I needed that break, I missed the chaos. Can you tell? Can you tell? Oh my lord. Ah, beautiful. Beautiful. Oh god. Ooh. Ah, I'm doing a stretch. Don't mind me, chat. Ugh. I see mention of guardrails. I remember that stupid house review I read ages ago. There's the balcony. It has no rails. Why would they do that? That's so dangerous. That's so dangerous. Why? Just why? Oh, Lord. Okay, I remember what I wanted to yap about today. I'm beginning to think that people are going to try to set me off on streams on purpose now because it's funny. First my FF14 stream, then yesterday's stream. In my defense, Tapper, I had entirely forgotten that you were streaming at that point. But when I found out you were, it just made it even funnier. That's even better. Chat, if you're wondering what the hell I'm talking about, Delilah on the Discord had challenged me because I had mentioned doing a photo shoot in the summer, for the summer event for my Warrior of Light when Xur was still an Aura. And then Delilah mentioned, like, you should do that. You should go to Costa del Sol, right? You should go to Costa del Sol now and do something like that while you're still a Viera. And I'm like, you know what? That's a great idea. I should do that. And I decided to do that and also ping Tapper because, she likes seeing what I get up to with stuff like that specifically. And so I did, entirely forgetting she was streaming at the time, which, whoops. Sorry, but also not sorry. And then I visited that Discord page right as I was looking around for a raid target at the end of my stream. Yes. Yes, you did. And I have to say, chat, put yourself in Tapper's shoes. Because imagine, you open up the Discord and you're immediately greeted with that. Also, yes, this was me road testing his outfit for Zur. If it looks this good as Vieira, it's gonna look even better when I swing back to Aura at the end of the month. Oh, good God, that's a lot. Yep, there it is. That is not a lot of words I recognize, Tapper. No numbers, though, so it's not a secure password. Yeah. Strobe! Hey, bud! Thank you for that hydrate. Appreciate that. Everybody should hydrate right now. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. What's up, bud? How are you? Hope you're doing well. What were you up to last time? Ooh, TTRPGs. Hell yeah. Imagines that outfit on Alrazer. Uh-huh. Yaha. Oh, I got a DM from Silver. Oh! No way! Wait! Silver, hold the fuck up! You drew that? I had that on my fan blog ages ago! Oh my God, which means I definitely crossed paths with you back in the day and just didn't know it yet. That's hilarious. Oh my God, small world. What the fuck? Buddy. The world is small, it really is. Holy shit. Oh God! Oh Vesper! Oh no! I had to show that to stream now. Oh my God! Oh my God! I had to show that to stream now. And I had to show that one as well, R2. Holy crap! Oh God! Oh, you both cooked. Oh, you both cooked. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, die. Why? That's Jesus Christ. Become small. Become smaller. There we go. So Vesper cooked, and this is absolutely fucking hilarious. We're gonna have to teach these people about Homestuck, Silver. Dang. See, that was great on its own, and then R2 also cooked, which is even funnier. Hi, Breakos. Talk about Homestuck, Silver. Let's talk about something else. Vesper, traumatize them. Which message will resonate with chat? Oh, that's good. Oh, that's very good. Holy shit, that's so funny, y'all. That's so funny. It's the deadpan look at Silver's model. Dang. So hi Breakos, hi Sharon. Hello, hello. Let me get a shout out for the two of you, because I think you were live earlier, Breakos, if I remember. Also, I'm gonna get a shout out for Sharon as well. Dang it! The typo, I understand, Vesper. I've done that so many times. Don't worry. Got a steak for me for dinner. Oh, nice. Love me a good steak. Hell yeah. Stream only had a meltdown 3 times. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Breakos. Oh lord. medium, some medium well, which I don't care that much. Steak is steak. I have strong opinions, but I will refrain from indulging my my chef side. I have strong opinions. Hey, quesadillas for lunch. Oh fuck yeah, Lost. That sounds awesome. King of the Hill steak clip. Exactly. See, R2, you get it. See, you get it. Thank you. Medium rare is peak. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. See, Lost, you get it as well. You get it as well. We asked them politely but firmly to leave. I don't do anything above medium rare in terms of steak because goddamn it's fucking good. Autobot, we were talking about steak. Yeah, seriously. God, that reminds me. The other night, because I was hanging out in Toko's stream, I was hanging out in Toko's chat. Like, Automod dinged me like 4 different times. And each time it was because I was trying to say the word DILF in chat because Toko was streaming RE9. Of course I'm going to be frothing at the mouth for DILF Leon, but that's besides the point. That's besides the point. The point is I got dinged 4 separate times for trying to say the word DILF. Like, what the fuck? Steak, medium rare, burgers, well done for safety. I understand that. I understand that, R2. Yeah. I totally get that. I have, unfortunately, fears of food parasites screwed into me, so I have most of my food cooked thoroughly, which I also understand, Vesper. Yeah, no, I get that. I totally get that. Oh yeah, no worries, Sean. Go enjoy that steak. Absolutely. Yeah. I was in Toko's stream during the Elden Ring segment. Ah, yes. I did see you there, Tapper. Vesper's auto mod won't let me say whore pants while he's wearing the whore pants. And we'll see if this message gets caught. Well, Bracos, it did not. Whore pants is allowed on this stream. We love whore pants and the people that wear them. I was a young and curious child when I learned about the worms. Ah, understood. Naruhodo. I was completely cat mode at the time. You were, Tapper. It was adorable. It was adorable. I win this time, Automod! Excellent. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Chat, I'm gonna go grab something to drink and a snack to munch on. Everybody stretch and hydrate as well. I'll see you all in a couple of minutes. BRB. Hi, well, we're back. Hope y'all got some self-care in during that break. I sure did. I got something to drink. I got some snacks to eat. When I was house sitting for my parents, I ended up grabbing a box of granola bars, and I just munched down a couple of them now. They're quite tasty. I do love me a good granola bar. Greetings, salutations, and furthermore, bombastic entrances! For those of you who want a snacky snack is a good time. For those of you who want a bad place of vacation, try Luxport. For everyone else, hi. Hi, RX. How are you, buddy? I do so love your bombastic entrances into chat. I go to extremes for the memes. Absolutely. Of course, I do notice, I do remember that from the last time. I do remember that from the last time we played Magic the Gathering together, Mr. Pongify everything. Which is real fucking funny. The food deck is getting upgraded because the TMNT drop. The pantry is getting extended. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I found a niche meme card that is quasi-legal at best. I may use next time. I'm looking forward to the next time we get to play Magic the Gathering together. You, me, Vesper, and Silver always have a fun time with that. That, and I have absolutely been bitten by the deck building bug on Moxfield. Ryuga, how badly have you been bitten by the deck building bug again? Well, about that badly? About that badly? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 deck. 12, Jesus Christ. I have 12 decks saved on Moxfield right now. It's kind of bonkers. It's kind of bonkers. What did I just come back to? It's me. I'm about to go on a freaking Magic the Gathering rant, so that's what. Pongify seemed to be too silly to a card not include. You know what? Fair, RX. Fair. It is a very good card. I won't lie to you. I think I might have snuck into one of these decks at some point. Do I remember which one? Absolutely not, but it's there. Do I remember which one it is? No. But I love Magic the Gathering. Magic the Gathering is fun as hell. Ugh. Magic the Gathering is fun as hell. It was my first tabletop addiction, even before Warhammer. If you can believe that, it predates Warhammer. If you can believe that, it predates Warhammer. It predates my Warhammer addiction, which is crazy. I kind of want to challenge you guys to make a bat deck just to see what y'all would make, though bats are mostly white/black. Me personally, I would probably branch that out into bats and vampires, because I can think of a handful of vampire-specific cards that summon in bat tokens. Like Skeletal Vampire, for that matter. I can show off that card now. Hold on. Yeah, from the old Guild Pact days. There he be. Oh god, chat, I'm about to go down a Magic the Gathering rabbit hole again. Again. There he is. Yep, Skeletal Vampire. 4 colorless double black for a 3/3 flyer. When Skeletal Vampire enters the battlefield, put 2 1/1 black bat creature tokens with flying onto the battlefield. For 3 colorless and double black, sacrifice a bat, put 2 1/1 black bat creature tokens with flying on the battlefield. Sacrifice a bat, regenerate Skeletal Vampire. Regenerate meaning that if he would take lethal damage, all I would have to do is sacrifice a bat, and he ignores that lethal damage. Regenerate is a useful ability. Regenerate also exists a lot in decks that utilize black mana. Oh no. Oh no. Loss, I think you just gave Vesper PTSD. Oh no. Every time I see that bitch, is it on site? No elves for you. Vesper, you would hate my mono green elf deck then. Hold on. You would fucking hate this deck then. Mostly because of my commander in that deck. That deck is gonna be hilarious when I test it out against all of y'all eventually. Hold on a moment. Yeah, there she is. That is my mono green elf deck commander, Eva, Nature's Herald. Let me zoom in. Because I made this deck mean. Funny, but also kind of mean. There we go. Eva herself has flash, and I can cast any green creature spell as though that spell also had flash, which means the entirety of this deck, as long as it is a green creature, moves at instant speed. Note, it does not specify elf, it specifies green creature. So as long as I have the mana, the entirety of this deck moves at instant speed. It is bonkers. Craterhoof Behemoth as a battle trick. See, Loss, you get it. You get it. You get it. Oh no, I hate her. Yeah, Vesper, this deck gets funny. Hold on. I might as well, you know what? Yeah. We're going down the Magic Gathering rabbit hole. Chat, buckle up. The first of 3 Planeswalkers, yes, there are 3 Planeswalkers in this deck, is, of course, Garruk Primal Hunter. Starting loyalty of 3, +1, create a 3/3 green beast creature token. -3, draw cards equal to the greatest power among creatures you control. And -6, create a 6/6 green worm creature token for each land you control. Yeah. That last ability can get silly with the amount of mana ramp green has. Oh, buddy. oh, buddy. I liked Garruk so much, I put 2 of them in this deck. Garruk Savage Herald. Reveal the top card of your library. If it is a creature card, put it into your hand. Otherwise, put it into the bottom of your library. Well, he has to get to 6 loyalty counters, exactly. -3, target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to another target creature. -7, until end of turn creature you control gain, you may have this creature assign its combat damage as though it weren't blocked. Nice blockers. Too bad they do nothing now. And of course, what mono green elf deck would be complete without the lady herself, Nissa Ravine? +1, search your library for a card named Nissa's Chosen, put it onto the battlefield, and then shuffle. Her second +1 ability, because yes, she has 2, gain 2 life for each elf you control. And considering how many elves this deck can spit out, that's a lot of life gain. That's more life gain than most mono white decks, let me tell you. -7, and this is where Nissa gets hilarious. Search your library card for any number of elf creature cards, put them onto the battlefield, and then shuffle. I could literally just populate the whole battlefield with every elf in this deck at once. Oh no, fuck that shit. There's a reason why Nissa is also a very high value target as soon as she hits the battlefield. It's for that reason right there. It is for that reason right there. Those farewell at your face. And of course, Acidic Slime, because Acidic Slime is incredibly useful. Any deck of mine that uses green, I try to put Acidic Slime in there. 2/2 Death Touch, and once it enters, destroy target artifact, enchantment, or land. Because I have learned my lesson from the last Magic the Gathering Commander group I was in. A lot of people in that deck, or in that group rather, would run Reliquary Tower or Rogue's Passage, sometimes both. And as soon as I had enough mana for Acidic Slime, I would target one of those 2 lands. It would throw off everyone's battle plan so badly. Oh my god. Funny Magic the Gathering interaction 3 days ago. It makes sense in game, but the version where you tell it as a narrative is silly. Oh god, RX, lay it on me. What do you got? What do you got? I'm curious. I almost dripped honey on myself. That would have been a sweet outcome. And of course, there's Allosaurus Rider, 5 and double green. Although, you may exile 2 green cards from your hand rather than paying for this spell's mana cost. Allosaurus Rider's power and toughness are equal to 1 plus the number of lands you control. So at the very least, if you pay the mana cost for Allosaurus Rider, he comes in as an 8/8. At the very least. At the very least, he comes in as an 8/8. Ambush Commander. Here's where the deck starts getting silly, chat. Ambush Commander. Forests you control are also 1/1 green elf creatures that are still lands. 1 in a green, sacrifice an elf, target creature gets +3/+3 until end of turn. This is where the deck gets stupid. Can I just say, this is where the deck gets stupid. Oh my gosh, Tapper, you're adorable for remembering that. Thank you. I'm playing Boros Detective and I have a bunch of mana, but not much board state. My only non-land was Novice Inspector. Is going massive zombie waves at 2 unstoppable slashers, about half a dozen 2/2 zombie creature tokens, and a smattering of stuff that pumps out more zombies. Oh boy. My current pet card is Hedge Witch's Cat. It's ending up in every white deck. Oh, I feel that. Yeah. I feel that. The trees are speaking Vietnamese. I mean Elvish. Either way, you're screwed. Oh, here's another. I have so many funny stories with this card, but this card goes into every green deck I run nowadays because it's so fucking funny. Ambush Viper. 1 in a green for a 2/1 with Death Touch and Flash, meaning this moves at instant speed, which in many cases means that I have blocked massive creatures by just throwing a snake at them. Just imagine that in the narrative of a Magic the Gathering duel. Just fucking massive creature barreling down at me. Whoa, snake be upon ye. Snazer, exactly, Vesper, yes. Just, whoa, snake be upon ye. I love this card. It literally goes into every deck of mine that runs green. It's so good. It's power word snake yeet. Exactly, Howling Moon. See, you get it. Yeah. I play Final Showdown and pick all the modes. While this is a simple board wipe thing, sure, I like how this would play in a movie. A zombie horde facing down a lone novice investigator. There's only one way it was going to end. Oh my god, RX, that's hilarious. Damn. Then I've got Canopy Tactician, who buffs all other elves and also taps for 3 mana, 3 green mana. This is also a recurring theme of this deck, is that creatures as mana sources. There's one of the big boys in the deck, Carnage Tyrant. 7/6 trample hexproof. This spell cannot be countered. Turns out there are dinosaurs in the elf forest. Who knew? Who knew? Champions of the Perfect, an additional cost to cast this spell, behold an elf and then exile it. Whenever you cast a creature spell, draw a card. Whenever this creature leaves the battlefield, return the exiled card to its owner's hand. Aha! Copperhorn Scout, this fucks up so many people. Whenever this creature attacks, untap each other creature you control. So I'm not even even if I swing with everything, I'm not going to be left without blockers. As long as I remember to swing with Copperhorn Scout. Drove of Elves, Hexproof. Drove of Elves' power and toughness is equal to the number of green permanents, not lands, not creatures, green permanents, which means this thing is gonna get huge. I honestly considered having Eladamri be the commander instead of Eva, but I went with Eva instead. But this dude is also very, very useful. You may look at the top card of your library at any time. You may cast creature spells directly from the top of your library. For a single green and then tapping this creature, tap 2 untapped creatures you control, reveal a card from your hand or the top of your library, and if you reveal a creature card, it automatically goes onto the battlefield. I can only activate that during my turn, but that's real fucking useful. Elfame Druid taps for green or taps for double green for kicked spells only. There are a couple of kick spells in this deck. Elven Riders, this one's funny. This creature cannot be blocked except by walls and or creatures with flying. We had two choices of hyperfixations tonight. We chose to learn about magic. Yes! It is that kind of night, Vesper. What can I say? Elvish Archdruid is funny. Other elf creatures you control get +1/+1. Taps for green equal to the amount of elves I control. He can become a very big green mana source. Avatar wall looking scary, fucking 0-30. God, yeah, what does the walls of bossing say? 0-30 wall, what the fuck? It's crazy. Hi, Sharon. Oh yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed that steak. Let's go. Elvis Champion buffs other elves and grants them Forest Walk, which means if an opponent of mine controls a forest, then none of the elves I have can be blocked. Because you just so happen to control a forest. Elvish Pioneer, when this creature enters, put basic land cards from your hand onto the battlefield tapped, which is very useful. Elvish Soul Tiller, when this creature dies, choose a creature type, shuffle all creature types of that type from your graveyard into your library, which means I can get all of my elves back into the deck, even if the board got wiped. As long as Elvish Soul Tiller dies first, which is pretty morbid now that I've said that out loud. Here's another one where I thought this could be the commander of this deck as well. Ezuri, Renegade Leader. 1 green to regenerate target elf, and then just built-in overrun on a body. Elf creatures you control gain +3/+3 and gain trample until end of turn. Just a free overrun for elves specifically. Frontier Guide is also incredibly useful because it's mana ramp once again on a body. Gaia's Herald. Creature spells can't be countered. Not just mine. Everyone's creature spells can't be countered. That is my quote-unquote peace offering to the rest of the table. Let this creature resolve. Let this creature spell resolve, and everyone's creatures can't be countered. That is my peace offering to the table. Oh, it's so funny. It's so funny. Galadriel Brigade. Squad for 1 colorless, 1 green. You can pay that any number of times. When this creature enters, create that many tokens that are copies of it. Other elves you control get +1/+1. And keep in mind, chat, all those copies also have that ability. So this thing is a massive buff to all elves I control. It's crazy. God, if I have the mana for this, holy. Also, hi, Delilah. Garrick's Companion, because I just need another body in there. Garrick's Pack Leader, because this ability is also quite useful. When another creature you control enters with power 3 or greater, draw a card. Gladecover Scout, a 1 for a 1/1 with hexproof. That is so much for utility for a 1-drop. Are you kidding me? Like, good God. That is so much utility for a 1-drop. Are you kidding me right now? Vesper, chat is learning all about my hyperfixation tonight. My other hyperfixation. Besides 40k, besides everything else. Green Weaver Druid taps for double green. Immaculate Magistrate. Put a +1/+1 encounter on target creature for each elf you control. Once again, that's gonna get funny. That's gonna get funny. Draga Warcaller. Here's a multi-kicker. Creature enters with a +1/+1 counter for each time it was kicked. Other elf creatures you control get a +1/+1 counter for each +1/+1 counter on this creature. I did say there were multi-kicker spells in this deck. Oh boy. Llanowar Elves, the classic mana rock. Masked Admirers, draw a card. Then recast a creature spell, pay double green. Return this card from your graveyard to your hand, which is also quite useful. Moldiah Channelers is like utility personified on a creature, right? The only one who should have multi-kicker is Chun-Li. I see what you did there, RX. I see what you did there. Play with the top card of your library revealed. As long as the top card of your library is a creature card, this creature gets +3/+3. As long as the top card of your library is a land card, this creature has tap to add 2 mana of any one color, which is very good, right? They never say, but the Red Clockwork Orange scene is the dude being forced to listen to all 60 Horse Heresy books without stopping. Damn. Damn, R2. Damn. Hey, Nissa Chosen, that card that Nissa Ravine specifically summons. Nylea, God of the Hunt, 6/6 indestructible. As long as your devotion to green is less than 5, Nylea isn't a creature. Other creatures you control gain trample, and she can buff a creature for +2/+2 until end of turn. Sakura Tribe Elder for the mana ramp at the card draw. Scrib Ranger, once again, flash and flying on green. It's like that's stuff you would usually only see on blue, but no, it's on green this time. And specifically, Scrib Ranger also has protection from blue. Return a force you control to its owner's hand. Untap target creature. Activate only once each turn. It's a green deck. I had to put Terastodon in here. He goes into every green deck that can afford him. He is an 8-drop, but he's worth it. He is worth it. I love Terastodon. You have a Maya Elder, obviously. Creeping Renaissance is also a very good one. Blue is so evil, but I get the point of it. Oh god, Vesper. Yeah, I hear that. I hear that. A friend of mine ran a blue-white-black deck with... what the hell was that creature's name again? Give me a second, chat. I'm minimizing the window because I don't want you to see the insane amount of tabs I have open. Also, what I've been searching up lately. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Don't worry about it. There it is. Hold on. Emotional support tabs. I got reminded of this. Who is else excited for the Super Mario Galaxy movie? I'm interested to see what it does, honestly. I am interested to see what it does, or how it pans out. Most land destroys aren't allowed in legal play. Most of them, yeah. There are some, but not most of them aren't. What creature was it? Aha! There you are, you fuck. Oh, I hate this card with a passion. I hate this card with a passion, chat. Ah, I hate this thing. This thing gave me so much pain in my old Magic the Gathering group. This fucking, oh god. Oh, that's too small of a picture. There we go. This fucking card, chat. Hold on. This fucking thing. Sharuum the Hegemon. I hate this card. I hate this card. It is every single time my friend brought out his Sharuum deck, I was just like, all right, prepare for pain. Because I hate playing against this thing. When Sharuum the Hegemon enters the battlefield, return target artifact card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Blue, white, black artifact control. This thing is a menace. This thing is an absolute menace, and I hate it. This thing is an absolute menace, and I hate it. Did they play Winter Orb as well? They sure fucking did. They absolutely did. He had all the artifact control tricks. Are you kidding me? Holy. Oh, God. I might say, well, everyone hates me because I play colorless Eldrazi deck, and it's really funny to joke around saying I have board wipe and there's none in my hands. Oh my god. Oh my god, yeah. See, it's funny because that is another deck I have constructed recently out of just pure curiosity. I ended up making a colorless Eldrazi deck just for shits and giggles, just to see how it ran, because I've never made one before. And the commander I chose for that deck is this monstrosity right here. Zuludak Voidgorger. 7/4, colorless spells you cast from your hand with a mana value of 7 or greater have Cascade, which means they get to do it twice. This thing is an absolute nightmare. Literally and figuratively. I run him in my deck, but I run Ulalek as my commander. Oh, you run Ulalek. Oh, God. The Cascaded spells also have Cascade. They sure do. They sure do. Chad, I'm so sorry for dragging you into this rabbit hole. Oh, God. I am so sorry for dragging you all into this rabbit hole. Oh. Oh, good Lord. Oh. Chat, what I should show off for a moment is the deck that RX Silver and Vesper are all very familiar with, for better or for worse. Because it was one of the decks I ended up playing against them the last time we played. And it's this one. The deck I lovingly refer to as the Dragon Soul deck. There's my commander, the Ur-Dragon. Eminence. As long as the Ur-Dragon is in your command zone or on the battlefield, other dragon spells you cast cost 1 less. Whenever one or more dragons you control attacks, draw that many cards, put a permanent card from your hand onto the battlefield. What's that? You like getting free dragons every time you swing. Well, boy howdy do I have a commander for you. Well, boy howdy do I have a commander for you. Oh, God. It's not even just Ryuga. Every dragon deck I have fought is a pain in the ass. It is. Dragons are very, very tough to get rid of. It's fine, I'll just draw all this dust. Oh god, Delilah. I both love and hate that card. I love it because I run it in my mono black vampires deck and my Eldrazi deck. I hate it because of what it does whenever I don't play those. Oh, how many dragons do you have in this deck, Ryuga? Yes, specifically, God, this one is such a heavy hitter. Atarka World Render. Whenever a dragon you control attacks, it gains double strike until end of turn. This motherfucker hurts. This motherfucker hurts. There's Bogarted Hellkite, Broodmate Dragon, Dragon Lord Servant, Dragon Master Outcast, Dragon Speaker Shaman, Eternal Witness, Hellkite. Yes, Hellkite Charger is hilarious. Oh god. We have fun here, chat. We have fun here. There's a reason I run board webs and every white deck dragons are why. And here's the funny thing. I have another 5-color deck, right? I have another 5-color deck, chat, but it's not dragons. And it's not a control deck of any kind, because I'm not the type of person to run Super Friends. No. Ryuga, what is your other what is your other 5-color deck? Well, I do love me a thematic deck, and I do love me a creature-oriented deck. And you can't run a creature-oriented deck on 5 colors much more than the Hive itself. Yeah, I'm that Magic player. I run a Slivers deck. I run a Slivers deck because these things are nightmarish. If you make the mistake of letting me get rolling, oh no. If you make the mistake of letting me actually build board state, that is the first and last mistake you will make that game. Dracula Flow, the bugs are back. Oh, that's what I should have named this deck. The bugs are back. Oh damn. That's fun. Oh, that's what I should have named this deck. Holy fuck. Because if anyone's new to Magic the Gathering, the whole thing around Slivers, it's not just because it's not just a creature-centric deck, it's a creature-centric deck that buffs itself. Because every single sliver has some sort of ability that will buff other slivers. So you can give them all haste, double strike, +2/+0. Have each of them spawn another sliver creature token. Exile another target permanent, or another target creature an opponent controls. Regenerate. Shrouded. Sacrifice this permanent. You gain 3 life. Chad, these all stack. So if I have a bunch of these on the board, all of these effects trigger on every single bug I have. And they're self-perpetuating. It's terrifying. This deck is nasty. This deck is nasty. How many changelings and shapeshifters do you have in here? I have a few, actually. I have Chameleon Colossus, Changeling, protection from black. This creature gets +X/+X until end of turn, where X is its power. I also have, Clone isn't a changeling, but considering that it can come in as a copy of any other creature on the board, I'd count it. Do I have, where's the other one? Mistform Warchief, which, because it is a changeling, it is all creature types at once. And as long as I tap Mistform Warchief once per turn, creatures that share a creature type with this creature cost 1 less. It's great. It makes all of my buggies
It makes all of my buggies cheaper. And where's the other one? There you are, Tauren Mauler. Another changeling. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, put a +1/+1 counter on that creature. Or on this creature, rather. So every time any of my opponents would cast a spell, Tauren Mauler just gets stronger and stronger. And I believe... No, I don't have the... Of course, I have Hive Stirrings in here, because why the fuck not? I also have Tooth and Nail, because Tooth and Nail's hilarious. I have both Glory of Warfare and Lurking Predators in this deck, because why the hell not? That deck's nasty. However, another nasty deck of mine that I wanted to recreate now that I don't have the limitation of money, because I explained this to RX and Silver and Vesper. I was always like the ideas person in my last Magic the Gathering group. I would always think of really neat deck ideas, but never really had enough money to actually create them and play them. But now I can. And one of the decks that I wanted to make now that I have, I don't have, money is not an option anymore. It's no longer a hindrance anymore. Is this one? It's Kaalia of the Vast. 2/2 flyer. Whenever Kaalia attacks an opponent, you may put an angel, demon, or dragon creature card from your hand onto the battlefield, tapped and attacking that opponent. Oh God. Oh, this deck can get out of hand very quickly. I can be your angel or your devil. Thank you, Delilah. Or your dwagon. Thank you. Okay. That got a snort laugh out of me. Fuck. That got a snort laugh out of me. Oh my goodness. And I put a specific combo in here too, between Kaalia and... Where are you? Where are you? Yes, between Kaalia and Ishin. 2 heavens as 1. If a creature attacking causes a triggered ability of a permanent you control to trigger, that ability triggers an additional time. I can proc Kaalia's ability twice, meaning I get 2 creatures instead of just 1. This deck is disgusting. Like, I was putting this deck together and I'm like, I feel dirty making this deck. Oh God. Oh God, do I feel dirty making this deck. Because look at the amount of creatures I have in this deck. It's not as much as my Slivers deck, obviously, but there's still some heavy hitters in here. Akroma, Angel of Fury, Angelic Skirmisher. At the beginning of each combat, choose First Strike, Vigilance, or Lifelink. Creatures you control gain that ability until end of turn. Vesper, I would highly suggest you find a way to squeeze Angelic Skirmisher into one of your white decks, because oh boy. Because of oh boy. That's real utility right there. Do you have the one, the Kaalia that lets you have a second combat turn? I have a few in here. Like that, Vesper. One moment. I have, oh, where is it? Not Fireman Angel. I thought I put him in here. Steel Hellkite? No. Was it Oros? No. I thought I put Hellkite Charger in here. Apparently I didn't. But no, because I also have Seize the Day. Untap target creature. After this main phase, there is an additional combat phase followed by an additional main phase with flashback of just 2 colorless and a red. I also have in this deck All Out Assault. Creatures you control get +1/+1 and have Death Touch. When this enchantment enters, if it is your main phase, there's an additional combat phase after this phase, followed by an additional main phase. When you next attack this turn, untap each creature you control. Like I said, this deck is disgusting. Whoo. And of course, there is also Master Warcraft. Cast this spell only before attackers are declared. You choose which creatures attack this turn, you choose which creatures block this turn, and how those creatures block. I also put in probably one of Vesper's favorite cards ever, Ghostly Prison. Creatures can't attack you unless their controller pays 2 for each creature they control that's attacking you. Ghostly Prison is so goofy. I love it. I also have Palace Siege, Phyrexian Arena, Phyrexian Reclamation, True Conviction. True Conviction is so silly. Vesper, once again, you should probably find a way to pop this into your deck at some point. Creatures you control have Double Strike and Lifelink. Just as a fucking enchantment that sits there. Oh my god. Fuck, I need that. Yup. Thank you. You're welcome. My boyfriend has a deck similar to Hearthstone. He used to appropriately name that deck The Wall, and holy shit, that deck was a bitch to fight against. Ooh, I can imagine. As if I needed more lifelink. I know, yeah, no, Vesper, I know you. That life gain deck of yours is absolutely bonkers. Vesper is about to become Count Dracula, but more diva. R2, I think you just perfectly summarized Vesper. I think you just perfectly summarized Vesper. Oh my goodness. Count Arch my Bacula! Oh my god. Hi, Volk. Thank you for that stretcher, D. It's a good idea, but first of all, hold on. I have to pin that. I have to pin that. That's amazing, Vesper. Holy shit. Amazing. Oh. I think I know my strategy versus you, Chef. It mostly involves conceding. Look, RX, like I said, I was the ideas guy back in the day. Now that money is no longer an obstacle for me, I can put all of my crazy batshit ideas to the proof to see how actually they would run. For example, I think, God, I feel like if I run this deck in our Magic the Gathering group at any point, I'm gonna get kicked out. I'm gonna get kicked out of that group. Mostly because of this commander right here. Karavek the Merciless. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, Karavek deals damage equal to that spell's mana value to any target. And what I would usually do, right? What I would usually do is have him target the person who casted that spell, because A, they take damage no matter what they cast, and B, since the damage source is Karavek himself, that also counts as commander damage. I have one-shot people out of the game with this card. I have one-shot people out of entire games with this card. Oh. Holy moly. I'd like to report a murder. Rurik thought it was skyrocket if it did affect damage, which doesn't count, sadly. That's entirely fair loss. But for context, my old Magic the Gathering group and I have been playing Magic the Gathering for so long that we were there when the format itself wasn't even called Commander. It was called EDH. Its original name, Elder Dragon Highlander. We were there essentially for the inception of that format. Back when there was no like solid rule set, we played it fast and loose back in the day. Oh my god. I need to hold on. Because there are creatures in this deck specifically that go absolutely hilarious. Because you have Charmbreaker Devils, you have Lightning Reaver, we have there he is, Master of Cruelties. First strike, Death Touch. This creature can only attack alone. Whenever this creature attacks a player and isn't blocked, that player's life total becomes 1. Let me reiterate. If this creature attacks and is not blocked, that player's life total becomes 1. Oh, I went to pre-release of this block specifically. This card was a nightmare to deal with. This card was a nightmare to deal with. I hated seeing this thing because every deck I played on pre-release night ran this fucking card. If they pulled it. Oh my god. Oh, buddy. God. Ah. Hi, chat. I'm normal again, I promise. It's funny, I actually had a list of things I wanted to talk about tonight, but entirely got sidetracked. But you know what? It's fine. I can probably just take a breather and talk about what I need to talk about now, huh? I apologize, but also thank you for indulging me with that, chat, because good God. Funny combo Kalia. Kalia's effect negates the must attack alone thing. That's very true. It does. Oh God. Oh no. Oh, Lost, why would you tell me that? Oh no. Lost, why would you tell me that? Oh, buddy. Oh. Anyway, hi chat. I'm okay, I promise. Oh, I went on a super tangent there. My gosh. I went on a super tangent there. Good Lord. Anyway, hi chat. Okay. So, right, things I wanted to actually talk about tonight, but instead got distracted for the past 2 hours by my different hyperfixations. So one of the things I wanted to talk about is the fact that my job situation has actually changed, but not necessarily for the better. And I'll explain that to you now. So months ago, as far back as November of last year, I got word that my department was being downsized at work, which means there was a very, very good chance I would end up unemployed as a result. And I was preparing for that. I was bracing for that distinct possibility. Guess who didn't get laid off in that restructuring? Guess who survived? I did. Amazingly. I don't know how, but I survived. Here's where things are less good. Here's where things get less good, however. Because the department has been downsized, it means there is more work for those remaining employees, myself included. And when broached with the prospect of a pay raise to compensate for the increased workload, we weren't given an answer. We still haven't been given an answer. It's at the point now where I'm thinking it may not even happen. So I, as a result, am having to deal with more while also not being paid for doing more, which I hate. I am very annoyed. I am very, very, very annoyed with that. The labor board will have a field day with that. Then, yeah, no, HR, we keep bringing it up with HR. We keep bringing it up with everything else. Don't worry. We're still making a big stink about it. It's just, it is annoying as hell is what it is. So, as it stands now, good news, not losing my job. Bad news, not getting paid anymore for it. What is the plan going forward now? So, I'm going to stay there, obviously, for as long as I can to avoid any sort of mishaps and to, keep the peace at work, as it will. But at the same time, I'm going to continue looking for a different job. Just in case, just in case, if somebody makes me a better offer, if I find a better offer than the one I have now, I'm out the door. In the meantime, hey, I have a Patreon page and a coffee page. So if you would like to help me keep the lights on, and I do mean that literally, they're there. They're there. I have to write up something for the Patreon page soon anyway, aka literally what I'm talking about right now. What I'm talking about right now. That's going to go up on the Patreon page later. Either later this evening or definitely tomorrow. One of the two. More than likely tomorrow. Yeah. Employ the wing walker principle. Don't let go of what you have until you have something else. Exactly. That's a very good way of putting it, RX. Yeah. That's a very, very good way of putting it. That's a really good way of putting it, actually. Holy cow. So yeah, that is the situation at the moment. I'm gonna try and continue to stream a bit more often. Streams will continue to be simulcasted, except for today because I didn't want to deal with setting up simulcasting today because I'm still kind of tired from my break. But yeah, if you want to support me directly, all right. If you want to support me directly, you can do that by gifting subs to the channel. You can do that directly via my Ko-fi page or my Patreon page. I would appreciate it. Any little bit helps, believe me. My Throne page also. Speaking of which, I do have items on the Throne page that are directly linked to my current work situation. That are both directly linked to my current work situation. Two things specifically at the top of my Throne page. Number one is a new hard drive. Because the one I have currently installed in my computer does, on occasion, not function. Like, there are days where I will have to restart my computer in order for my computer to recognize it has that hard drive, which I use mostly as storage, by the way, as being connected, even though it's both connected to the motherboard and the power source. So that's just telling me the hard drive, the storage drive I have on my PC right now is on its way out the door. It is on its last legs. And as somebody who A, works from home almost exclusively, and B, is a video editor who uses that storage, or that hard drive as mass storage for all of my editing projects, losing that drive is a death knell for what I want to do. So the new hard drive is up there as a crowdfunding option. The other thing I have for a crowdfunding option is a new keyboard, because once again, the one I have now, 1, 2, 3 keys on the numpad have failed, which means I need a new keyboard as well, which is, oh God, help. So that's available also as a crowdfunding option. Again, if you want to help me out, I would appreciate that greatly. Hello? RX, thank you for that. I was wondering I was getting a notification from Ko-fi. Thank you, RX. I appreciate that. A donation directly from Ryuga's work situation. Sorry that you have to work more. Use this to get a donut. Fucking amazing. I appreciate that, homie. Thank you. I appreciate that a lot, actually. But yeah, that is the current work situation at the moment. Number one. Number two, if you have spent any sort of time on Blue Sky within the past, I want to say, month and a half, 2 months, something like that, you would have seen a lot of VTubers mentioning a brand new website making the rounds. a website by the name of, God, what is it? There it is, MyOshi. And what that is essentially is, what if MySpace but for VTubers only? Which is kind of funny to think about. Like, it literally has that old MySpace aesthetic, right? It literally has that old MySpace aesthetic, which is kind of funny to me. It's kind of funny to me, I won't lie to you. But a lot of people are saying it, are trying to paint it as another Twitter or Blue Sky alternative. I don't see it that way, honestly, and I'll tell you why. I'll tell you my biggest gripe with that website is that because outside of it, you have no reach anywhere else. You have no way of bringing any more eyes in, because if that website functions as MySpace but for VTubers only, what new reach do you hope to gain from it? That's my biggest gripe with it. I've made an account there, not because I'm moving off of Blue Sky or anything, it's just a placeholder. But if you want to go follow me there, I'm there. If you want to go follow me there, I am there. Oh God, I did not see those ads going through. Sorry, chat. I'll wait until the ads. I'll wait till the ads finish up. Honestly, this stream really helped boost my mood, so thanks everyone. You guys are the best. Oh, Howling Moon, no, you are the best for coming in here to hang out with me as I be very, very silly with my hyperfixations and not concentrating on what I actually wanted to talk about today. So thank you for that. I appreciate it. I need to hydrate because I've been yapping for over 2 hours at this point. My God. I'll wait for the ads to finish because there is something I legitimately need to ask you, chat. There's something I need to legitimately ask everybody once ads wrap up, which I believe ads have just wrapped up. I think. Have they? Yes, they have. Hi, chat. Welcome back. Hello there. So, chat, another thing I wanted to ask you, now that ads are over, I can ask all of you. In terms of the YouTube channel, I have a solid idea on what I want to keep doing with it, because of what I've been doing so far I'm very happy with, right? Being reaction videos, ASMR videos, Chef Bites, which are coming back soon, which I will get to soon, do not worry. The thing I specifically wanted to ask is, how would you prefer I handle stream clips? Because what I used to do was upload them just as a standalone video, which got mixed results. I tried doing like a monthly best of, which got, again, mixed results. And which was also a lot of work on my end just to compile everything into a single video. What I am doing now, which I had a blast doing last year, is just compiling everything into like a year-end video of like the best moments out of the year, which I've had a fun time. I've had a fun time doing that one. That one was very fun to do, like legitimately. But I feel like I could be doing more, you know what I mean? What would you say, chat? What would you say if I ended up posting certain stream clips as like YouTube shorts to the channel, right? I think that would be a fun idea. I think that would be a neat idea. Like, genuinely, I think that would be a neat idea. Also, something to keep the channel active in between, you know, the odd reaction video and ASMR video, which I am going to be recording that video either later tonight or definitely tomorrow. Because I need my in terms of March's ASMR video, I need my voice to sound a certain way. And I feel like my voice only sounds that way after I wake up. Like before I'm fully awake. So, yeah, I'm probably gonna... I am more than likely going to record that tomorrow morning for the way I need myself to sound. I'm on board with that. I personally really like the YouTube Shorts method, also doing the yearly best of. Okay. Good to know. I'll remember that. That's a good idea, R2. Thank you. All right, that gives me motivation to actually get some stuff done. Hell yeah. I'm gonna write that down before I forget. And Tapper is squeaking already. Oh dear. I'm currently looking up hard drives to start to YouTube. Hell yeah, Loss. Another ASMR that'll kill Tapper and Pepsi. Got it. I mean, that's almost every ASMR video I do, R2. Tapper and Pepsi are just... they do it to themselves at this point. They do it to themselves at this point, you know? They make it a little too easy for me. I outright told Ryuga something they could do for one of their ASMRs. I haven't decided if I'm going to regret that decision or not.
You'll find out. You're just not gonna know when. Don't you worry.
Oh my gosh, Tapper. There you go. There's a secure password for you. It's got a capital letter, it's got numbers, it's even got symbols in there. Perfect. Yeah, look at that, chat. If anybody needs a new password, there you go. And I will say, chat, this month's ASMR video is going to come with something a bit special as well. It's going to come with something a bit special. Ryuga, what do you mean by that? Well, you know, one moment. Da, 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 da. Da, da, ba, 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 bum. Uh-huh, there it is. I wheezed, laughed, and my mom asked if I was okay. Oh, don't worry, Howling Moon, you're fine. I have a thought, but I need a question first. Chef, if you were to be a Magic the Gathering card, what art of you would you like it to be of? Ooh, one moment. But also another one moment, chat. Because I've shown this off in past months, but I have made changes to this. And all I'm going to say is that this month's ASMR video is going to come with something special. It's coming with a new outfit debut. And I've made changes to this one that I think a lot of you are going to like. It also means I get to play as something very nice. That was loud. Oh my gosh, Rock, how loud was it? Oh my goodness. How loud was it, I wonder? Hi. I love the one rose motif. Rose is my favorite flowers. Oh, Howling Moon, you're going to love this outfit then when I eventually show off the full thing. Oh boy. You're gonna love this one then. Because I've made changes to this one from when y'all last might have seen it from other teasers I've done. Hi, I'm back. I'm back to normal. Hi, chat. I have ideas for Ryuga EDH deck. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah, RX. Let's go. If you were to be a Magic the Gathering card, what art of you would you like it to be of? I have a few, actually. Hold on. I have a few. Let me go look. 1 second. I expected that outfit and I still wasn't ready. That much is obvious. That much is obvious. I'm so evil. When I want to be. I'm quite evil when I want to be. The number 1 pick. Okay. It's funny because I have 2 things I could probably utilize. 3, actually, now that I think about it. Hold on. Ooh, wait a second. That's a good one. Oh, dang. Picking just one is going to be hard. Picking just one is gonna be hard, but you know what? You know what? This one. I edited that together myself. That was a fun one to do. This was a fun one to do. I edited this one together myself. I'll DM you. I'll DM you that one, RX. So you get a high res version of it. Hang on. Let me do that now before I forget. Let me do that now before I forget. Goku seeing that, finally a worthy opponent. Thank you, R2. Jesus Christ. There we go. Hey, there we go. And sent. Excellent. Make a legendary creature portrait form of the art seems like a better choice, but I'll contemplate it. I appreciate that, RX. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Chat, if you're not familiar, RX does a lot of really adorable custom magic cards for Vesper. So I'm very excited to see what he cooks up for me. You see first edition Spiro or first edition Firo do in card battles? Actually, I don't, Valk. I don't. I amazingly enough, the Pokemon trading card game phenomenon has entirely passed me by. Like, I gravitated more towards Yu-Gi-Oh! And Magic the Gathering than I did the Pokemon trading card game, which is kind of amazing when you think about it, considering how much I love Pokemon. Some for Vesper, Snareline, Miss Lala, and others. Oh god, that's awesome. I had a chance, believe it or not, chat, I don't think I've told you this, but I actually had a chance to talk to Miss Lala a little bit. Because Miss Lala has met a friend of mine, IRL, Christy, from the New York Stock Exchange and the Wives Anarchy channels. Miss Lala got to meet Christy, and I had a chance to speak with Miss Lala for a little bit. Lala's awesome. I love her to death. She is such a force for good in this community. She is such a force for good in this community. Like, legitimately. Your color palette makes me think Demir or Azorius. You wanted something more Grohl, yes? Yeah, I usually gravitate. Hold on, I need to double check something. Yeah, a lot of decks that I gravitate towards have some form of red, like red black, red green, red white, stuff like that. Then of course there's my 5-color fixation, which is off the fucking wall. In both in terms of dragon and sliver. You could do Rakdos. You could do Rakdos. You could do Rakdos. I will put in a I will also put in a personal vote for Naya, because the first commander deck I ever built was actually a Naya deck. Red white with a third deflecting palm is very scary. Oh god, yes. I can never remember the 3-color shorthand names. Naya is red, white, green. Naya is red, white, green. Yeah. Mirror Move only exists on first edition cards and lets you choose an attack of any enemy Pokemon and use it on that enemy. Most modern day Pokemon cards are glass cannons, making this card nasty as hell. That's funny. Oh, that's actually funny. Wow, yeah, I can imagine. I can imagine, holy cow. Oh, right, before I forget, chat. That's the other thing I wanted to talk about, actually, is the fact that this year I am doing something a bit different in terms of I just lost what I was gonna say. Fuck. Oh wait, no. I got it. I remember. My undiagnosed ADHD does not strike this time. I want to try and do something a bit different in terms of presentation on streams. You know what I mean? Because as much as I love this background, I kind of wanted to do something else with it. And that just means you're gonna see other areas of the layer sooner than you would think. Actually, if I play my cards right, hold on. Let me double check something. Studio mode, you are a lifesaver when it comes to doing things live. Now, if I hit this, yes, it worked. Ha! Chat, don't you think it's time we got out of that stuffy old library? Welcome to my alchemy lab. Oh, it worked. It worked. Yes. Welcome to my alchemy lab. Lovely. Oh, that worked out exactly as I wanted it to. Me hissing as I pulled away from my history book fort. Look, R2, the library isn't going anywhere. It's still there. You can visit it anytime you want. Y'all live with me in the layer. We're just in a different part of it. We're just in a different part of it. Ay, ay, ay. But what I also wanted to do, is instead of doing like this big, or having this big reveal when it comes to certain outfits and whatnot, what I want to do going forward is just, show off what's coming and then just have it, instead of treating it like a big debut like most other VTubers would, I kind of just want to do my own thing and just... Hold on. I have a very easy way of doing this. Oh god, no, not that one. Not that one. That one's not Twitch TOS compliant. That one's not Twitch TOS compliant. Hi. Don't worry about it, Lost. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. So I've shown this one off before. I like this one a lot, chat. I like this one a lot. Doesn't it look comfy, Howling Moon? Yeah, right? Doesn't it look comfy? I really do like this one. I'll probably see it anyway. Winks at you. Ah, if only my eye tracking actually worked that way. Dang it. But yeah. I have this one and a few others just waiting in the wings. Ha! Ha ha! Dragon joke. Waiting in the wings. Get it? Oh, that one hurt me. That one might have been a dad joke too far even for me. Ha! We have fun here. But I have a few. that I think all of you are going to like. Some of you more than others. Just wait for the summer. Believe me, just wait for the summer, chat. By June? Oh, hold on. Just wait for the summer. Because I'm telling you, by June, where is that preview? Chat. So the Patreon, if you're a Patreon member, you would have seen this one and every other outfit I have planned coming this year. But since I'm feeling very generous and my mood is way better than it has been lately, you get this one for free, chat. All I'm gonna say is keep an eye out because June's outfit's gonna be fun. June's outfit's gonna be very fun and comfy. Still one of my favorite July jokes. Sorry, Karen, gay pride is over. Now it's time for gay wrath. Exactly. But yeah, that's this year's summer outfit. I'm very happy with it. I'm very, very happy with it. It's super duper comfy. Frog. I'm so glad that's all you have to say, Rock. It's just frog, and I know exactly what that entails. Thank you. And all I'm gonna say is, keeping it very TOS friendly, Blue Twitch is gonna have a different version of that outfit. Anyway. Anyway. There's another one. It should be in the same folder. Where'd it go? Oh, right, there it is. Durr. I had to grab this one because it's very, very me. Because not only have I liked, since I was a young child, I'd liked dragons a lot, unsurprisingly. Number one. Number two, there was something else I liked, which was I was a really, really, really big fan of. If you remember the old internet argument of who's better, pirates or ninjas. God, I think I've dated myself by saying that. Right. I dated myself by saying that. But I was firmly on one side over the other. And it was ninjas. it was ninjas. I like this one. I like this one a lot. This one is probably gonna be showing up around Halloween, if I'm being 100% transparent. This one is probably gonna show up around Halloween. There's still some other things they have to do with it, like I need to find a headband. But yeah, I like this one. It's cute. I like it a lot. I like it a lot, honestly. There's another one I have planned, but that one I'm not showing off yet because A, I haven't modeled it on myself yet, and B, that's going to the Patreon first. So a little more incentive if you want to see that. I'm just happy that with spring rolling in, I can shed my winter dirt for my facial hair, the free insulation from Canadian winters. I understand. Not a hold on. I totally understand. This is the exact energy I needed today, chat. Thank you. This is the exact energy I needed today. Holy cow. What I should do also is I should import more of my old outfits onto my new model. Oh, wait a second. I just realized something. It's not winter anymore. The weather's getting warmer. Slowly but surely, the weather is getting warmer. That means I can finally show off the alternate version of my base outfit. Chat. Yeah! There we go! Short sleeves. See? Short sleeves and a different tunic. And different pants. And different shoes. Ta-da! So that's gonna be the base outfit now that the weather's warmer. Fantastic. I'm actually quite happy with how this looks, like unironically. I'm like really, really happy with this version of the outfit as well. And I'm glad that yeah, there we go, see? The gloves also remain the same, rings included. And my nails too. Because I have to. Right? Computer corpers don't quite know how to make clothes play nice with tails, do they? It depends. It also depends on the base outfit itself. Because I kind of just like to imagine I cut a hole back there. But yeah, a detail like how in Uma Musume they have a very specific hole that is outlined cut out in their skirts for their tails, that would be nice. But I just like to imagine I just cut a hole back there. That makes more sense to me. I love the emblems on the outfit. Oh, thank you. Yeah, they're cute, aren't they? I like the big one on the back as well. All right, I like doing this because I can show off tail physics. There we go. Because the tail actually does have physics on it. I wear short sleeves all year round, even on cold winters. Maybe because I'm a Canadian and cold has little to no effect on me. You know what? Understandable. I get that. I totally get that. Yeah. But yeah, now that the weather is warmer, this will be the version of the base outfit I use going forward. It looks nice, doesn't it? It's very comfy with the short sleeves and everything. The shorter tunic as well. There's no long coattails on it anymore either. And what I personally like is the fact that the pants and the shoes are different. It's no longer boots, it's just normal shoes. Which I like. I had to keep stopping myself before I say something about an unreleased form of Tapper. Uh-huh. I want a butterfly hoodie someday because of a language pun that I could make about it. Oh yeah. What pun would that be, Rock? Is it punny? I'm sorry, but also I'm not. Gotta love a good pair of sneakers. Great for a summer morning jog. Yeah, right? Which is also something I need to do. I gotta get back into, now that the weather is warming up, I gotta get back into my workout routine. I don't remember what language it is, but there's a language out there where the word for butterfly is hoodie. Oh, that's amazing. Here I am thinking how Tapper would react to just the vest and then make the pants into shorts. Wait a minute, no, that is just a separate layer. The vest is just a standalone layer. Hold on. Wait, Lost, this is easier for me to do than I thought. Wait a second. Wait. Hold on. We're cooking here. Hold on. That is just a separate layer. Ooh. I'll have to experiment off stream, but yeah, that is something I could pull together. This is something I could pull together. You are correct. Yeah, because I need to render it first, so I can't do it on the fly. I can't do it on the fly, but I would have to render it out first. I gotta cook. Tapper may protest, but we all know she's not leaving the kitchen. Oh no, not at all. Tapper can protest all she wants, but I know at the end of the day, she's gonna stare in. Hold on, I need to get closer. I know at the end of the day, she's gonna stare intently as I work. I know at the end of the day, she's gonna stare intently while I'm working. Is she staring at what I'm working on, or is she staring at me? I think we all know the answer to that. Now, don't we? She be squeaking. I'd be worried if she wasn't by now. I'd be worried if she wasn't by now. Oh my gosh. And blushing, I think. You don't say. Oh. Well, I see. Okay, Volk. Alrighty. Dragon mode it is, then. It's been a while since someone redeemed this. Dragon mode it is, then. Okay. Alrighty, then. Hi, Tapper. How are you? You alright? Oh, we have fun here. We have fun here. Amazing. It depends on how we're defining all right. Ah, lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. See, this even works in this area as well. I love it. Tapper really gave Minbit Burst 2 vibes. You know, oh no, you really shouldn't have. Hi! She did, didn't she? Oh my gosh. I'm just imagining Tapper's reactions right now in my head, and it is funny as hell. I mean, Rock is basically giving us a play-by-play of what's going on. It's very, very funny to imagine. Although the details we get from Rock in the meantime are quite useful indeed. You love to see it. You love to see it. Another thing I'm actually working on, chat, is the fact that I eventually want to turn this PNG into a fully 3D mobile model. It's not going to be just a one-to-one copy. I kind of want to put my own spin on it. But it is something I want to do eventually. It is something I would love to do eventually. And it's for that reason why I have started learning Blender. And oh god, Blender is a pain in the ass to learn. Oh god, Blender is a pain in the rear end to learn. But you know what? I will persevere. I will persevere. Everyone who's joined Tapper's 14 streams or just watched the VOD after will have heard what those key smashes sound like by now. Wasn't one of Tapper's earliest clips just the first instance of an audible Tapper key smash / Tapper squeak? Because oh my goodness. That was adorable. While on board the teasing, as often as I play with my boyfriend, that might actually be as sensitive as Tapper is. That's so cute. That's quite cute. Yeah, the first ever short was because I happened to be recording my knitting while you were doing a painting stream and you pulled out the ASMR voice.
That's absolutely right, Nino. You gotta be very careful when you're around me. You never really know when I'm gonna decide to bring this voice out of nowhere. It could happen literally at any time, at any moment.
Oh, we have fun here. Oh, we have fun here, chat. Excellent. Oh, God. We have fun here. Ah, fantastic, fantastic. You know, I'm questioning my life choices right now. You good, Rock? You all right over there? Oh, there's also something else I wanted to mention to you guys. Right, it's the fact that I am also trying to learn something else tonight, in that, not tonight, but this year. In addition to turning this into a fully 3D model, I also want to learn how to what am I trying to say? I'm trying to learn how to make custom 3D backgrounds that can interact well with my 3D model, my Warudo model. Because like, as much as I love these awesome custom 2D backgrounds, a 3D one that would match the model I use the most would probably honestly probably go really hard. It would work. I think it would fit a bit better. So that's another goal I have for this year. And I'm also in the process of learning. So I have video tutorials pulled up for it. I'm playing Race to Class Sudoku with a bunch of sub-races I'm not intending to ever use. Ah, gotcha. Understood. What did RX just send me? Woo! Okay, hold on. Oh my god, RX. Dude, you might have just fucking killed me with that one. So you've seen chat the pinned message by now. You've seen that by now. RX, oh god dang it, wrong card. Where is it? Must have grabbed the wrong one by mistake. There it is. RX, buddy. Well fucking done. Well done. Damn. Good on you, homie. Good on you. Absolutely incredible. 10 out of 10. Ah. Amazing. I love this community. I love how creative this community gets. Holy guacamole. All right, are we... Oh, perfect timing, I believe. Oh, actually, I can go back and check. Nope, we still got 1 minute left on the timer for Dragon Mode. Okie dokie. We still have 1 minute left on the timer on Dragon Mode. Unless somebody redeems it again and I stay like this until the end of stream. The redeem is like RAM out of stock. Oh, that's right. I did put a timer on that. Didn't I? Aha! Past me was smart. Past me was smart. Alrighty then. Excellent. Okay, good. And there's the 10 minutes. Okay. And boop. And boop. Hi, I'm back, chat. I keep starting thoughts, and my mind short-circuits before I can finish them, either due to tiredness or because something happened. Maybe both occasionally. Tapper, you sure short out a lot when you're here. You okay? You seem to short out a lot around me. I wonder why that is. I wonder. Hi, Sharon, you've come in at a time. Tapper speaks fluent seagull. Hi, Sharon. How are you? Hi. That's crazy. Look, Sharon, I know you're not immune to my ASMR voice either. I know you're not immune to my ASMR voice either. Best be careful. Next thing you know, somebody is gonna redeem a certain redeem for you. My face is probably red as a strawberry right now. I have been laughing so hard. I'm glad you enjoy the shenanigans, Howling Moon. I am glad you enjoy the shenanigans. Yeah, Sharon, I see you. I see you. I know you're not immune either. Once again, chat, we have fun here. But yeah, Sharon, welcome back. We've moved to a brand new area of the lair. We're out of the library and we're in my alchemy lab now. And since the weather's been getting warmer, I've changed to the alternate version of this outfit, which has short sleeves and not as long of a cloak and different pants and shoes as well. Looking more into this TTRPG, the more I want to play it, but I don't know how to DM. I feel that, R2. I've never been a DM once in my TTRPG life. I've only been on the player side. I've never been a DM. I've never been on the DM side of the screen, as it were. I have never once been on the DM side of the screen. I had an idea to run a one-shot once, but I never really knew how to balance enemy encounters, as it were. But I had the structure for a one-shot once, but I don't know. I'm so glad I actually reached the mute button in time because I had to sneeze there. I apologize, chat. Oh my god. That's another thing you're probably going to be noticing a lot of is me muting at random times or failing to mute. Mostly because it is springtime, chat. Guess who has chronic allergies every spring? Hi, it's me. So if I start sneezing a lot during stream, I apologize in advance because it is that time of year again. It is that time of year again. And I hate it. Oh, this is the worst. Absolute worst. Ugh. Allergy season is here and it already fucking sucks. Oh, Howling Moon, you are so right. You are so right. Like if I didn't take my Claritin this morning, I would have been sneezing way more than I have been already. It is awful. It is awful. Let me tell you that right now. Jeebus. Yeah, today is Super Mario Day. March 10th. And if you write that out, M-A-R-10, yeah, it's Mario. Like, yesterday was Miku Day, which if you were on the Discord, you would have seen the flood of Hatsune Miku songs going into the jukebox section of the Discord. Which, you know, that just gave me a chance to share a whole heaping ton of Deco 27 songs. Because I'm a big fan of Deco 27. Oh my gosh. Nintendo would probably sue me. True. True. I only have 2 Miku secret layers, sadly. Ooh, which ones do you have? Which ones do you have? I'm curious. The first 2? Oh, nice. I just got myself dinner, reheated some leftover steak and garlic bread. Ooh. Oh, Howling Moon, that sounds lovely, actually. Nice, 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 nice. I'm probably going to... Yeah, because I need to defrost some... Are they in the freezer? Yeah, they're in the freezer, duh. I have pork chops that I want to grill up eventually, but I just need to defrost them first. But pork chops for dinner is definitely something that's probably going to be happening later this week. For me, at least. I'm very excited. I'd love me a good pork chop. I'm not entirely sure what I want to do, if I just want to do what I normally do and just do like a dry rub, like a barbecue seasoning dry rub, or if I want to get super creative with it and make a brine for them, because that's gonna be a fun one if I do it. Because usually what I do when I brine stuff, I keep it really, really simple. I just go for equal parts salt and sugar, so usually a cup of each. Brown sugar, not just regular sugar, brown sugar. A cup of each. And then double the amount of water to salt and sugar. So that's a cup each. That's 2 cups total. So that's 4 cups of water. And then I usually end up adding aromatics like garlic and ginger and maybe a couple of bay leaves and lots of cracked black peppercorns. Yeah. Let that cool down, and then once it's completely cooled down, just brine the pork chops for probably about a day or so, and they're gonna be fucking delicious. Ugh. Rinse off the excess salt, pat dry, grill on high heat. Baby. I go all out. I go all out. Can you tell? Oh, I go all out. If I don't do that, if I go for something a bit, simpler, then I'll just do a dry rub, a quick dry rub of barbecue seasoning. Like, season it really well on both sides, let that sit for a few minutes before finally setting them up to grill on really high heat. Like, I have not just a cast iron pan, but a cast iron pan with the grill ridges. I let that sit over medium-high heat, get it ripping hot. Get it ripping hot. Just a little bit of oil so it doesn't stick as much, and just let it go. High heat, just sear it both sides. I'm making myself hungry now. God dang it. I am making myself hungry now. God dang. Welcome back, Tapper. How are you? I'm surprised you haven't entered kitty mode yet. Because it's usually about that time of night when you're in kitty mode. I'm trying to remember, was that all I wanted to speak about? Was that all I wanted to talk about tonight? Yeah, because I've been rambling a lot today, unsurprisingly. Oh, hold on. I'm snoozing those ads. Because Tapper, whenever she gets tired, if you notice in chat sometimes, if you'll notice that all she's doing is just saying meow a lot in chat, she jokingly calls it kitty mode because she's so tired, all she can do is just type out like meows in chat. I, however, being the chaotic enabler that I am, well, sometimes I just do this for the shits and giggles because it's funny to me. And because it actually gets a rise out of some people.
Who's a good kitty? Who's a good little kitty? Come here. Come here. Who's a good little kitty? You are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
ASMR voice jump scare. ASMR voice jump scare. Tapper, am I allowed to say it? Rock, you need to say it now. What happened? I need to know now. What happened? She was literally purring. Amazing. Amazing. God. Note to self. Turn that into a full ASMR video. Yep. Tapper, thank you. Because that just became its new an ASMR video by itself. Hold up. Tapper, why are you thanking me? You're gonna die listening to this. I often get ground pork and add it raw to olive oil, black pepper, salt, Cajun, hot cayenne, pepper, garlic powder, liquid honey, mix until combined, and fry in a hot oiled pan, lightly browned. Oh, that's awesome. That sounds awesome. Well, I know what to record for August's video now. Thank you, Tapper. Needs to be written. There we go. So this month I need to record. April's I need to record because it's already written thanks to Vesper. And then the rest of the year I actually just sit down and write out most of these. And by most of these, I mean all of these. I smell another co-working stream in the future. Okay. Probably literally next week. Probably literally next week is gonna be a co-working stream. It often comes out as a sweet and spicy ground pork in this blend. When I did thinly sliced chicken breast, ooh, would work when I did it with thinly sliced chicken breast. That's awesome. Yo, that's actually really cool, Volk. Hell yeah. What I may end up doing is I may brine all 4 of them. No. So I don't want to brine all 4 of them. No, wait, I know what I want to do. I'll brine 2 of them so I can grill them. And then the remaining 2, what I'll use for those instead is I'll do the barbecue dry rub, and then I'll also do a dredge and then pan fry it. I'll do a little dredge of my personal dredge to use in pan frying nowadays is a combination of flour and cornstarch. Gives it a crispier texture on the outside when you pan fry it. Yeah, oh, that's gonna be really good, actually. I need to write that down. Hold on. Oh, that's gonna be fantastic. Yes. Which means I have things to add to my next shopping trip, which is going to be happening later this week. All right, cool. The chef is cooking. Oh, absolutely. When am I not at this rate? Try making true Canadian bacon, aka pea meal bacon. Pea meal bacon is a very long process. I've heard as much. I'll be real, and no offense, but like that's probably the one thing that is keeping me from doing it in the first place, is because it's such a long and drawn out process. Again, no offense, but it is. Oh boy, that is a long process indeed. Oh, there go the ads. Chat, I shall wait for you to return from ad jail, and then when we do, we're probably gonna raid out. Because I need to grab something to eat. All this taco food has made me very, very hungry. And I also want to work on some stuff as well as I wind down for the night. So I will wait for the ads to wrap up, and then we can figure out who we're gonna raid. Don't mind me, Chad. I am actually figuring out who to raid at the moment. Actually, you know what? Hey, I know who we're gonna raid to. Welcome back, chat. Hi. So, as I was explaining to those who didn't have to deal with ads, we're probably going to be wrapping up streams soon because it is late. I would like to wind down for the evening, and I am also hungry as hell. So, we're probably going to raid out for the evening. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out with me tonight. Thank you, everyone, for listening to me yap and about literally everything besides and including what I needed to talk about tonight. Holy moly. Oh my god. Okay. All right, Vesper. All right. I see you. Vesper shared something with me that caught me off guard. And also, I can't say what it is because it's definitely not TOS compliant. God dang it, Vesper. Oh my god. Thank you for stream. Seriously, this community in the stream is exactly what I need to go from having a shit day to a fantastic one. I'm so glad, Howling Moon. I am so very glad you feel that way, because that is exactly what I want this community to be. I want this community to be a place where everyone can feel safe and welcome and accepted and loved. chat. Tomorrow, we'll be back here tomorrow at 8 p.m. EST, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, because tomorrow is going to be session 3 of Heroes of Heterodoxy, our D&D campaign. Vikos and everyone else, myself, Ralphie, Comey, Vesper, and Bellarose will be back here tomorrow, not just tomorrow, but next week as well, next Wednesday, also at 8 p.m. EST, as we finally got our days sorted out. We finally found days. We finally found days where we are actually all of us locked in, ready to go for a brand new installation, a brand new session of Heroes of Heterodoxy. Which is great because that means I get to play one of my favorite D&D characters ever, Aerie Moongaze, a drow pirate. I love her to death. And speaking of Vesper, chat, guess who we're raiding? And guess who we're raiding? All right. There's the raid message if you're a follower. There's the raid message if you're subbed. Thank you again, chat. We'll be back here tomorrow at 8 p.m. for more D&D. And also, I'll be back solo on Friday for more continuation of Final Fantasy XIV Dawn Trail MSQ. And before I forget, tomorrow's stream and Friday's stream will also be simulcasted, so you can tune in not just here, but on YouTube as well. You know what? I wonder what happened if Chef Drag decided to nibble on Tapper for a bit.
Shall we test that out? Shall we? Have a wonderful night, everybody. I'll see you later. Mwah.